Hi, and welcome to this video tutorial for Adobe Fireworks CS3, which will show you how to layer part of an image. I'll explain what I mean. In our previous video we looked at using layers in order to position the different elements of your work on top of each other. So we moved our guitar player and our title of our magazine so that we could see the guitar player and he can have priority. Now I've looked at my text on here and I'm still not quite happy with how it works. I would really like to be able to conceal all of this text here with his face, just this bit where it says man, and have his face as the most important element of the image, because we want to be really seeing the star of the cover. But I don't want the rest of his body to be in front of the text as well. So the problem is, if I have some of him on the front, I have to have all of him on the front, and that isn't very helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a layer consisting of just his face, and I'm going to make that my top layer so that I can keep the rest of my image the same. Now that sounds a bit fiddly, but I'll show you basically how it works. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hide all of the layers that I'm working with except my picture. So that's very easy to do. I'll just click the blinking eye next to each layer and you can see basically everyone disappears. Now this is very useful if you just want to work with a particular layer, and that will do. I don't need to shut the rest of them off because I can see his face now. What I can do with this is I'm now just edit the face. So we've got, using the marquee tool, so we've got a layer that's going to be this. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that and then show you what will happen. Okay, so you can see what I've got here. I've got the crawling ants that show you I've just created, used the marquee tool to select a specific area of my image, and I've selected just the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, just go copy, and I'm going to go edit and paste, and what you should see there, hopefully there in my layers, is I've got a layer consisting just of the guitar player's face. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show again all the layers that I was hiding. Select them all, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this layer to the very top. In fact, I've not moved it to the very top, but I've moved it to just there, and you can see what's happened there. What I've actually managed to do, oops, I need to actually, let's just move this layer as well just to make it work. And I'm going to not move that right to the top, but I'm going to move that to the one underneath. A bit tricky sometimes to put the layers in the right position. I'll do that in a minute. But what you can see that I've got is an area now that looks just move that one underneath there. There we go. Oops, no, that's not what we wanted. Was it? We wanted it the other way around. Get it right in a moment. There we go. Right. So now we've got just this area of face as a layer all of its own, and it creates the illusion that this is all one image, where in fact what we've got is the face stuck as a layer on top of the main image. So if I was to delete that, we would get the text once again appearing over the front of that face. So using the polygon lasso tool to actually select part of a layer and then creating a separate layer using just part of an image can be an effective way of layering. So if you want to do some more complicated layering on your image, you might want to try using that method.